Yo, what time it is? You feel me? About to get to these gyms, man. Got hella grease on my lips and shit, man. I had to put the grease on the lips. It's cold as hell, twin. You fuck around, don't put the grease on your shit. Come out here, your shit be froze in a minute. Shit be chapped up, looking like Chap Davis. Nah, but look, yo, I really want to talk to y'all, bro, about discipline, bro, and the importance of waking up in the morning and putting yourself first, gang. You know, cause it's something that I've been doing for a while, man. Like a lot has changed, bro, about how I am, bro. Like I'm still the same person, you feel me? But when it comes to like my mindset, bro, it's a lot different now. You know, like I done became more disciplined, bro, on this journey. Like semen retention has definitely allowed me to become way more structured and disciplined as an individual. Whereas beforehand, before getting on retention, I wasn't as disciplined as I am now. You know, I definitely wasn't as disciplined as I am now, twin. Like I used to be real lazy, you feel me, and just be sitting around, getting high, aimlessly scrolling on social media, like just not doing nothing for real with my life, bro. And semen retention has allowed me to, I'm not trying to make it the end all be all, but it has just my overall enthusiasm and motivation for the journey has, you know, that in itself, like when I first got it, when I first came across this journey, came across the information about this, I was so enthusiastic about just trying it that alone made me change a lot of my ways, you feel me? And then that's what drove me to even getting on it. Then when I got on it, that was a bridge, another gateway to me becoming more disciplined and me learning more different things. It's like, I don't know, it allowed me to become more structured, more focused in life, bro. You feel me? I feel like when you carrying all this divine energy inside of you, it naturally just makes you become more serious about life, bro. For real, for real. You know? Because you carrying life inside of you. But discipline is very important, bro. You know? Discipline is very important. You want to move off of discipline as a man, you know? It's cold as hell out here, boy. I mean, hell ain't cold, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, damn. Woo, I got this little ass hoodie on, boy. See, I'm used to being down south. But yeah, let me get focused real quick on this video. Discipline, man, is very important. You want to move off discipline as a man versus motivation. Why do I say that? Because every day, bro, you're not gonna feel motivated to do something, twin. Like, you're not gonna feel motivated to every day. You're not gonna feel like doing it. You're not gonna feel like getting up and hitting that morning workout. You're not gonna feel like waking up early in the morning and doing what you have to do, getting ahead of your day. You know, you're not gonna feel like it all the time. You're not gonna feel like it every day. So why wait for motivation? If that only comes once in the blue moon, or it's not every day, it's not consistent. Why wait for that? You know, if it's not consistent, it don't come consistently. You know, you don't wait for nothing as a man, bro. You control the situation. You only have control over you and your mind. You feel me? Marcus Aurelius. You have control over you and your mind, not outside events. You feel me? You have to take control of your day. Don't wait for something to come and then you gain control. Nah, you gotta create the day as a man. You feel me? That sun is beaming right now. That's a nice, perfect time to sun gaze. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta take control of your day, twin. As a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really take control of the course. And it all starts from what you do at the top of the morning, twin. You own your morning, you're gonna own your day. A day turns into days, then weeks, then months, then years. Next thing you know, just from owning your morning, now you done took control of your life. This is how you take your power back, because see, the system is designed to constantly drain you from your power. Think about it. You wake up in the morning, social media pings, ding, 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 ding. Now you checking social media. You want to know what's, it seemed innocent. Or if you're not doing that, right? You going to school. If you're a young man still, you're waking up, you going to school, and you checking your social media. You probably doing both at the same. You just giving all your power away, twin. Right then and there, you just gave all your power away. And how so? Because energy flows where attention goes. That's not just the saying that people just say on when they become spiritual. They want to just be talking spiritual fancy stuff. Like, no, that's a real thing, because your attention is literal currency. Everything about you is energetic. So when you're looking, you're using energy to look. It's not like everything is not as simple as it seems, twin. You're not a simple person. You're a multi-dimensional being. So when nothing about you is just simplistic as it seems. You feel me? And me being spiritual as an individual and just tapped into my infinite intelligence, I realized that we're more than just this human flesh. So nothing is as simple as it seems, bro. So like when you looking, it's not as simple as just looking. You're actually giving energy away just to look. So this is why when you get on retention and you carrying more life force energy inside of you, people talk about the piercing eyes, how the eye contact and all of that, right? And how people can't really, your eyes become more, you get more power in your eyes. That's because this is literal stuff, bro. Like, for real, not even just being on retention, like in general. Retention puts you back into your natural state of being. Let's get that out the way first of all. Retention, all it does is put you back in your natural state of being. So it's not like it's really changing anything about you. It just seemed like that because for so long you've been depleting yourself. As far as your sexual energy, you've been depleting that. So now that you're getting back, you know what I'm saying, you feel a whole lot different. You feel like a new you. It's really just you getting back to the authentic you, for real. It's really you in your natural state. You're naturally attractive. You gotta think back when you was a kid, before you was even gunning. That's gonna be the code word for, master, master Caton. We gonna call it gunning, right? Cause that's some jail. That's really a jail term. I learned that shit in jail. Not to bring jail up or to embrace jail, but I'm just being real. That's where I learned that term from. So, but yo, I may be a little all over the place, but look, discipline is very key, bro. Oh, I was talking about in the morning, right? So the way the system is designed, is programmed to constantly make you drained of constantly keep you looking outside of yourself, looking externally, and never within, bro. You wake up in the morning, if you're a young man still, you go to school, you wake up in the morning, first thing you do, you checking your phone, you want to see if the hoes hit you up, you want to see if your homies on social media, you want to do all of that while you getting ready for school, or maybe you do it on the bus or whatever. Or, I remember I used to do that shit, waking up, going to school. I used to wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, or take a shower or whatever, and then put on my clothes. My shit was already ironed the night before, so my folks made sure my shit had to be ironed. Iron your clothes. I remember that shit. So, and then fucking, I wake up, then I get on my phone, like on the way to the bus stop or some shit like that. Turn on some music, turn on that Chief Keef. I ain't gonna lie, I still play Chief Keef to this day, twin. Like, I'm not gonna flex. Like, Chief Keef got nostalgic music, bro. He bring me back to, like, I ain't gonna lie, 2015 and shit like that. But like, yo. But basically what I'm trying to say is, man, when you wake up in the morning, like, where your attention goes, energy is flowing there, literally. And so if energy is flowing outside of you constantly, then you're literally depleting yourself. See, it's not just about not depleting yourself sexually. You have to not deplete. Everything about you is energy. It's not just your sexual energy, twin. It's your attention too. You got to practice attention retention. You feel me? You got to practice attention retention. Like, watch what you watch type shit. Be mindful. You know, be more mindful, twin. Like, don't just wake up in the morning and give all your power to some strangers. Like, think about that. You wake up in the morning, you checking your social media. If attention go, if energy flow where your attention go, and you wake up in the morning and check your social media, then that means you just gave all your energy. All that energy is flowing where your attention is going. And if it's going to social media, then it's going outside of you. It's going to strangers more than likely, because you don't know everybody on social media. So you giving your power away to strangers, and you wondering why the day don't have no, you feel directionless throughout the day. You feel powerless. You feel like it's just mediocre. Like, what's the point of life? It don't have no meaning because you didn't give it no meaning, twin. You have to create the meaning. That's what I'm telling you. You gotta create the meaning, bro. As a man, you create the vibe. You feel me? Like, you manipulate situations. You don't let situations manipulate you. And it all starts from what you do in the morning, how you control yourself, how you manipulate yourself, what you do with yourself. So you own your morning, you gonna gain control of your life, bro. Like, I wake up early in the morning now, bro. I just naturally, though, I don't even be trying to, for real. I just wake up, like, my biological clock is just on point with the universe's clock, you know. So I wake up early in the morning, and then I'm fresh on retention. I'm like a month and some change, and I noticed that whenever I'm like fresh in, it's like my biological rhythm is automatically like attuned to the universe's rhythm, like automatically. You know, maybe later on as I go, stuff might start shifting, but when I start off, though, it's always like I'm always waking up early and shit, naturally. So I wake up in the morning, bro, and I put myself first, man. Normalize waking up in the morning and putting yourself first before you put somebody else first on social media, a stranger first, let alone a stranger. Come on, twin. You better than that, man. You feel me? Wake up in the morning and put like again, if your energy is flowing where your attention is going, then imagine what you're doing when you put the attention on yourself in the first thing in the morning. You're literally empowering yourself with your own attention. You're investing into your own spiritual bank with your attention. Your attention is currency. This is why you pay with it. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay attention. So you wake up in the morning and you constantly putting yourself first, bro. You putting all that attention on yourself. You're investing into your spiritual bank, twin. You know, you causing yourself to become more powerful versus you just giving it away to strangers on the internet, or giving it away to negative thoughts, thinking about the past, you know, or, you know, you got to stay within the moment and be grateful for the moment, twin. You feel me? What you do right now in this moment is going to create a momentum for the next, it's going to create a momentum. You see, what you do in this moment is what shapes the momentum. What you do in the morning sets the tone for your day. So wake up in the morning and normalize putting yourself first before you do anything else, before you talk to anybody, before you say good morning, before you do anything, bro. I'm talking about for real. It's something that I really practice, gang. I'm not just telling y'all this shit for no reason. This is some shit that I really practice, bro, and it has changed my life. I'm not saying it made me rich. I don't have Lamborghinis and shit now because of that, but what it does is it allowed me to be more structured. And discipline and structure goes a long way. The people that do have the Lamborghinis and shit like that, they're very disciplined. That's how they got it. They stayed consistent. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a method to staying consistent, you know? And that's what I'm teaching you in this video. It starts from what you do in the morning. That's where it all starts, twinno. In the morning, gang. The morning is not just a time of the day. Damn. Nigga, I just woke up. The morning is not just a time of the day, twin. It's a period of the day that you can use to gain control of the day. It's like a window that you use. So normalize waking up in the morning and not reaching for your phone, and you just embracing silence and solitude. Okay, that's the next point. Because if you're not reaching for your phone, then what are we going to be doing? What you're going to be doing is you're going to be embracing silence and solitude. Why is that important? Silence is not just silence, bro. Like I say, nothing is as simple as it seems. The more silent you become, the more you'll be able to hear your inner voice. There's sound within silence, bro. There's sound within silence, and there's motion within stillness. So It may seem boring at first or whatever because that just go to show how programmed you are. You're so used to waking up and being stimulated off the rip by external sources. So it's gonna feel a little awkward at first that you're not doing that no more. But all in all, this is gonna help you, bro. It's gonna help you to stay focused. It's gonna help you gain control of your mind first thing in the morning. That's really important, bro, because you don't have control over outside events. You have control over your mind. And it all starts from what you do at the top of the morning. If you want to control your day, you're going to control your morning. And you start by controlling your morning by waking up and immediately moving. First of all, you want to show gratitude. You know, God, universe, however you want to put it. Show gratitude for waking up. Today is the day that the Lord has made for me, and I shall rejoice in it. Or today is the day that the universe has made for me, and I'm going to rejoice in it. Something simple as that. Wake up and normalize, just like create you a little mantra, twin. Or you can use the one I just said. For me, it don't matter. It's better if you use your own words though, because you know why? The power of your word, we're gonna touch on this for a second too. I have to speak on this for a second, bro. The power of your words, gang. The cells within your body literally respond to the sound of your voice. You can look this up. Okay, so in neuroscience, they call this neuroplasticity. In spirituality, we call it transmutation. In psychology, they call it embodied cognition. Basically, your body remembers the words you speak to it. You know what I'm saying? Like your body can refigure itself based around the words you speak. The cells within your body, when you say, I am powerful, I am wealthy, or you say, today is the day the Lord has made for me, and I'm going to rejoice in it. Something simple as that. Or, I am grateful for waking up this morning. It could be that simple. But when you do that, the cells within your body literally begin to reorganize and rearrange themselves, reconfigure themselves based around that word. That's why your word is so important, bro. It's not just about speaking positivity. Your word, in the beginning, there was the word, twin. In the beginning, there was the word. So think about that. If nothing else was existing in the beginning, except for God and God's word, and then everything came about after God and God's word, that means everything is literally a manifestation of the word itself. Everything is a manifestation of the word itself. And ye are God. So this is why your word is important. Your word creates. As you speak, you create, man. So wake up in the morning and speak life over yourself first thing in the morning. I am grateful for waking up. It could be that simple. It don't have to be no crazy mantra. It could be that simple, twin. I am grateful for waking up this morning. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. It don't got to be nothing else. Then what you want to do is you want to get into motion. Control your body. What you do to your body reflects in the mind. What you do to your mind reflects in the body. So you don't have to start off with just the body, but you know, just my suggestion, I would say get active the first thing in the morning. Get active first thing in the morning, because you're gonna have to be active throughout your day anyway. As a man, you should have shit lined up, shit going. You know, a little job, or if you're in school, that's your motion, school. But wake up early in the morning before you have to be to school, so that you can gain control of your day, so that when you do go to school, it goes by like smooth. You controlling everything. Conversations, people trying to knock you off the path, saying a little slick shit is not going to bother you, because you don't already challenge yourself first thing in the morning. You feel me? Same shit will work. Wake up earlier than you have to be up for work, and gain control of your day, gain control of your mind, so that when you do go to work, you know, you can handle adversity better. Adversity is like, if you don't know what adversity means, just in case if you don't know, it just means like the struggles of life, like when life throws shit at you. You know, as a man, you should be able to handle all of that. And you can't handle all of that if you don't know how to handle yourself. You can't control life's adversities. I mean, you can't control that. You can't control life adversities anyway, but you only can control how you respond. Now, how you want to respond? You want to respond like a feather in the wind and just be thrown anywhere the wind blow? Or you want to control your life and control your own direction? You feel me? And to control your own direction, it starts on what you do in the morning. You got to create your own motion. Wake up in the morning, And like I said, show gratitude. Then what I do is I start stretching. I ain't gonna lie. Stretching has helped me a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, you don't realize how much pent up emotions and just pent up energy and trauma that you have stored in your body for real until you start stretching, gang. Like, man, what? I didn't even know it was that serious for real. I didn't know emotions could be stored up inside your body for real. I mean, I knew that, but I didn't know how serious it was for real, for real. And so I started stretching, twin. Like, stretch your body, man. Wake up in the morning and stretch. Normalize stretching, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with a man practicing yoga, twin. We gotta stop with all of this, all these societal standards and shit, like all of that. Oh, you practice astrology? Oh, you feminine. Oh, this nigga do yoga. Oh, man, he gay. Like all that lame shit, twin. Man, we trying to elevate, bro. Fuck all of that. You feel me? We trying to elevate, gang. It's not. And then, I ain't even gonna get all of it. I'll talk about that in a different video. You feel me? But like, man, wake up and stretch your body, bro. You feel me? This is how you move your chi around, the energy in your body around. This is how you allow stuff not to get pent up. You can move your sexual energy around you too, so that it don't get pent up, because that'll happen too if you don't move. If you don't move it around, it'll get pent in one area, and then you'll be feeling like, damn, I'm about to fucking explode. And then now every female you see, you back lusting again, because you got all this sexual energy in one area. It's built up in your sexual area. You got to move that shit around. Stretch. That's a good way to do it. Or practice Tai Chi or Qigong, some shit like that. Wake up in the morning and just do some, I don't know, do anything, twin. Do some push-ups. You feel me? Move your body. Then what I do is, I'll get me like I'm a tea drinker. I drink tea and shit like that in the morning. So I drink me some little tea. You feel me? Black tea. Normally herbal teas, but right now I got black tea. So I've been drinking black tea. You know, it's good. It has a lot of antioxidant properties inside of it. It's good. You clean your body out. Like, I've been pissing all throughout the night. That ass for real. Just from drinking tea. That's good though. You want that to happen because it's flushing out them toxins. You don't have to drink tea, you know, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just sharing with y'all my routine so you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like to control your morning. Give me some tea, then I sit down and I just embrace the silence, bro, and I sit down and embrace the tea. That's it. You don't want to, like, normalize this too. Normalize not doing too many different things at once. That's how you scatter your focus. If you're going to drink tea, just drink the tea. If you're going to eat some food, just eat the food. If you're going to be on your phone, just be on the phone. If you're going to work out, just work out. If you're going to take a walk, just take a walk. All of that taking a walk with the headphones and watching shit while you working out and all of that shit scatters your focus, twin. You got to keep if you really want to make your focus stronger, strengthen your focus, then practice focusing on one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? So I wake up in the morning, I show my gratitude, then I get right into like a little yoga session. You feel me? Stretch my body out, get it nice and stretched out, move that energy around so it's not pent up. And it's good for a lot of different things too. Psychologically, it helps you as well too. Like I said, it removes a lot of pent up emotions and shit like that. It releases it. So you're gonna feel better throughout your whole day after just stretching, twin. And I ain't even gonna lie. For real. It might feel uncomfortable at first doing it, but when you go throughout the day, you're gonna feel a difference. So then I get my tea or whatever, then I just embrace the tea. I just drink the tea, and that's it. I just sit there, and then in silence, bro. You know, the silence is clarity. Clarity is healing. You know, I'm a Virgo, so I like silence anyway. I ain't gonna lie, I just love silence, twin. Like, I'm a silent nigga. I talk a lot on here, it seems like, right? But in person, when you see me, I don't talk a lot, twin. I really don't. Ask anybody who know me. I could be in a room full of people I know, and you would swear up and down I'm new to the group because I don't be talking. Like, I don't talk, like, for real, unless I'm being spoken to, or unless it's something I have to say that's important, that I feel like can change something about somebody's day or something, or change something about somebody's perspective. Like, I don't just be aimlessly talking, because speech retention, talking is another thing too. That's another form of energy. You see? Looking, talking, fucking, all of that shit is you need to be balanced. Or ejaculating, all of that needs to be balanced. You don't need to be just spewing out too much energy. Everything you do is energy. You feel me? Now I'm speaking right now, but I'm speaking with a purpose. And so it's also going into y'all, it's adding on to y'all. I'm subtracting from myself because I'm giving energy. But I'm subtracting to add on to y'all, which is causing y'all to multiply. Because to multiply means to pretty much to add on to your own existence. When you multiply a number by itself or a number by any number, you're allowing that number to expand. Multiplication is about expansion. So I'm see how I just made it about math. I'm subtracting from myself right now because I'm spewing out, I'm giving away energy, I'm giving it away. So it's also flowing from me, it's being taken away from me. But it's not just going to nowhere. It's not going to a dead end. It's going into y'all. So I'm adding on to y'all, and it's gonna help you multiply. And as I'm helping y'all, I'm also helping myself. So it's gonna cause me to multiply too. So I'm dividing from myself, but I'm also multiplying. I'm subtracting from myself, but I'm also adding. Division is deeper than what it seemed like. Division deeper than what it seemed like. So, but I don't want to be all over the place though, and cause I really fuck y'all head up. I got so many new gyms, twin. Like it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got so many new gyms. It's wild, man. I ain't gonna lie. I missed this channel, bro. Like I couldn't get into it for a while, but then I recently just got back into my channel. You feel me? So I'm gonna be posting on here too. This channel gonna be about what I'm talking about now, retention gyms and chosen one shit, right? But then I think my other channel, I was doing that too, but nah, it ain't the same, bro. It's not the same, twin. So I'm gonna make that channel about like astrology, numerology, because see, essentially the road don't stop at semen retention, twin. It don't stop here, gang. It don't stop here. I'm a real spiritual individual, gang, and I'm a real conscious one, and I'm a real truth seeker. So I'm always learning. So I got so many different topics. I can't just talk about just SR all day, every day, twin. Like, so if you really rocking with me for real, then you gonna rock with whatever I talk about, gang. So, hey, time will tell. But wake up in the morning and normalize controlling your day, my boy, my girl, whoever watching this. It don't matter. You feel me? Control your morning. It starts off by controlling your mind. And there's a lot of different ways you can control your mind. It's not just what I'm saying. I'm just giving you my routine from my experience. You know, my suggestions and stuff. But then after let's finish it though, right? So after I drink my tea, I might read something. Or lately, I ain't gonna lie, I've been posting on my thread page on Instagram, right? And I post like a little I have a astrology thread page where I just talk about astrology and shit like that, numerology, and because I've been on that kick lately. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I just been being called to do it. It's been becoming a passion of mine to really study astrology and numerology and shit like that. So like, I could even tell you about your life path if I know your birthday and shit like that. For real.